Hello everyone, it is Thursday, Thursday afternoon, and been to see Alfie. He wasn't too great this morning. I'm a little bit peeved because in his notes it was written that he had had Weetabix and his 40 creme, and his one-to-one carer was there, so it must have been before, well it was before she got there. And I walked out into the kitchen and there was the Weetabix and there was the 40 creme, barely touched. So the notes were inaccurate, to put it mildly, and I spoke to the carer concerned and I spoke to the manager and left it at that. It happens on more than one occasion, has happened on more than one occasion. And it's just beyond me that somebody can write in notes and be so inaccurate in what they document when somebody's life depends on this. Their nutritional needs, their every need. If it's seen that he's had something to eat, then he may miss out on whatever's going, an hour later. Which is why his weight's been going down. And I did say to the assistant manager this morning, I fully believe that had I not been going in every day with supplements for Alf, that he would be in a very bad way now, very bad. So I'm home, and as I mentioned in a previous video, I was going to try and have a day or two a week to myself. Yesterday I was at the hospital, and I would really like tomorrow at home, maybe do some baking. I was going to do some this afternoon, but I'm not in the mood. And just relax. And I don't feel like I can relax when so many mistakes are being made. And what people, it's a very responsible job, caring. It's not an easy job, and I don't underestimate at all, the calibre of person it takes to do the job properly. I don't underestimate it, and I'm very thankful when that occurs. And it leads me on to something that people have asked me about my beliefs. How do I carry on day after day and what my beliefs are? I was reared a Catholic, and even as a young kid, I would think, do people really believe that they can behave badly all week and go to church on Sunday, go to confession once a week, and be exonerated of sins that they continually commit? So I've always been a questioning child. I was always a questioning child. And I think I'm at the point now where I think we are all on different routes to the same place. And it's a pity that some religions are more of a political movement, more of a, what should we say, ideology, and really have no place in the spiritual life of people. I think also that while each of us concentrates on our ego, on our self, we're underestimating and ignoring the truly majestic spiritual beings that we really are. Each of us is part of something far greater than self. None of us will die. Our bodies will decay when the heart gives out, when the brain gives out, of course, and our bodies will decay, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But what of the energy? Where does all this energy go? Where does all this love each of us has the capacity for? Where does all that go? And I was thinking about this last night when I was in bed, and I remember reading something a while ago, or quite a long time ago, and I decided I would go and root this out and find it and share it. And I've got it here, I'm going to have to read it, and it's from a big book. And you'll have to excuse me because it's very, very tiny print, so I'm going to have to peer at it. And this involved the poet Tennyson. It wasn't written by him, but I haven't got the reference in regard to who it actually was written by, but it concerns Tennyson, the poet. And these are his words. This is him. This has come upon me by repeating my own name to myself, silently, till all at once, as it were, out of the intensity of the consciousness of individuality, that individuality itself seemed to dissolve away into boundless being. This is not a confused state, but the clearest, the surest, utterly beyond words. Here, death was an almost laughable impossibility. The loss of personality, if so it were, seeming no extinction, but the only true life, our melding into the great universal consciousness. I am ashamed of my feeble description. Have I not said the state is utterly beyond words? And what Tennyson's saying there is that sort of going into a meditative state, a trance-like state, the and repeating his name over and over and over again until that force was concentrated, until that ego was dissipated, and until he was at one with the universe, where death, where regret, where sorrow had no place, just a smooth, peaceful joy in the knowledge that you were home. Have a great evening, everybody. Bye-bye.